What do we do when it seems like God is ignoring us? Do we just give up? Is he ignoring us really? It what do we do? We do have a disturbing vignette, or initially I would say disturbing, but a very instructive story of Jesus with this Canaanite woman, a non-Jew. We had to keep that in mind. Jesus already told his disciples in Matthew chapter 10 that they were to limit themselves and limit their ministry to the lost sheep of Israel. The Israelites was the primary target audience of Jesus's ministry. But here we find himself up in the northern area. Jesus went away from there and withdrew to the district of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a Canaanite woman from that region came out and was crying. We've already seen people come before Jesus and begging and imploring him, just begging to just touch the hem of his garment. And this woman is crying, yelling out to him, "Have mercy on me, O Lord, Son of David. My daughter is severely impressed by a demon." So she's calling out to him and even recognizing that he's the Messiah. She's using Son of David language. In verse 23, here's the ignoring part, but he did not answer her a word, seeming as if Jesus is ignoring her. But is he doing this maybe for a greater purpose? Is there something else going on here? So Jesus did not answer her a word. He seemed to ignore her. And then it's fascinating the way the disciples respond. His disciples came and begged him, saying, "Send her away, for she's crying after us." They didn't say, "Jesus, do something." They said, "Jesus, send her away." It was a terrible response of the disciples. Or, "Why are you not answering her? You can heal people real easy. Why are you doing that?" You see the disdain the Israelites had, or that the disciples had, for any non-Israelite. Verse 24, he answered. It's clear what Jesus' primary mission was. "I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel," or the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But she came and knelt before him. So she doubles down. Once she hears, oh, he's only called to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So she comes and says, "Lord, help me." So he's begging, she's imploring him. And he answered. So now he's ignored. Now he's going to say something that seems to be quite offensive. "It is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs. I've come for the children of Israel. And why am I going to take the bread that I should be giving to the Israelites and throw it to the dogs, throw it to those outside the Israelite kingdom?" This was a normal understanding of that time period, that in order to become God's people, you had to become an Israelite. You had to become a Jew. You had to enter through the rite of circumcision and enter into the covenant community. And so Jesus is saying, "I've come, I got bread, and it's actually just for my people, and it would not be right to throw it to people that are not part of the people." This is really forecasting the whole idea that all nations are going to come into it, because we know for sure Matthew is going to make that clear. He ends his gospel with the Great Commission: "Go therefore and make disciples of all nations." So he says, I'm not going to throw it to dogs. And then you see the great faith of this woman. She said, "Yes, Lord, even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table." So she's saying, it don't matter if I'm an outsider or whatever. Dogs eat crumbs. All I need is a crumb. Goes back to that whole idea where people are coming to Jesus and they feel like all they have to do is touch the hem of his garment and they get healed. She's like, all I need is a little bit. I don't need the whole piece of bread. Just give me a crumb and it's going to be enough. And then Jesus says, "Oh, woman, great is your faith." You see, reason why it may be that God is ignoring you, or it seems like he's ignoring you, is that he wants to prove your faith. He wants to reveal your faith. Do you really realize that it doesn't take God anything to do great miracles, to do great healings, to transform your sinful life, to save people around you? Well, how great is your faith? And sometimes God, quote, ignores us. He doesn't really. He hears us, but it's for a purpose, to reveal our faith. So Jesus said, "Let it be done for you as you desire." And her daughter was healed instantly. She's imploring, she's begging, she keeps coming to God, realizing that all she needs is a little crumb. She needs a little bit from God, and it's going to do miraculous things in her life. I pray that's been a blessing to you, and I'll see you in the next video.